So I go here and I hit sweep, and then I add, then I'll click on this one, and then from here I'll add 200 by 15, then apply, and for side I'll select interior, then apply again, and then we go to the material. So the material here is according to the joinery chart. So the material in this part is going to be cornice made of milky travertine stone. Alright, as you can see in the picture here. Alright, so first I'm going to go to the notepad. So here I'll hit Ctrl F and then search for milky. So it seems like we haven't added the milky part yet. So I copy the walls from up here. So I come down to this part here, and then I'll make a new line and I'll name it W-17. And after I've done that, I just have to hit a tab, and then in this part I'm going to write cornice made of milky travertine stone. Let me just type it out, and there we go. And then another tab, and then Ctrl V to paste the walls. Then I save it. But before we proceed, let me just take a look at the joinery chart that we had. In the parking section, we had travertine stone, and then there's that one. Let me see where the parking is. Yes, it's all correct. And there we go. So the parking is travertine milky stone. So for now, I'll hit OK here, and then OK, and then once more. So then I go to the Annotate tab, and then make up a new keynote. Then I reload the keynote that we had. Then I'll select this again, and then go to Type Properties. Then I'll click on this one here. And from this menu that pops up, I'll hit on Sweeps. Then in here, the material. So in the material browser, I'm going to search for travertine to see if we have any. Let me just be sure about how to write it out. It's not this one. Let me just try this one. And here it is. So I'll select this model that pops up, and I'll add it to the part upstairs. So in the Identity tab, in the Name section, I'll write travertine stone. And there we go. And then we go to the description. And then in the description, I'll write milky travertine stone. And after that, we have the class, which is under stone class. And then here from the keynote part, I'll add the keynote that we wrote earlier. And after I've done that, I copy the travertine stone and add it to the mark section. Then apply, and then we go to the graphics tab. Let me first just go to the appearance tab. So here in this box, I'm going to look for travertine to see if we have any material for the appearance. So it seems like the appearances are the previous ones. Let me just look to see if we have any newer versions, because they just have better graphics and they'll look better. So it seems like I couldn't find any, so we'll just go with this one. It's no big difference. And then I'll check the box that says use render appearance. And after I've done that, I hit OK to close it up. And then OK here again. After that, I go to the sweep section. And then I'll select this one right here. And then I'll get a duplicate of it. Let me just pull this here so I can get a better look at it. And there we go. So I'll open this menu and I'll put it on 900. Then after we've done that, we go to the distance section here, and then we'll pull it upwards for 20 centimeters. And after we've done that, we'll just hit apply once again. So let me just open the profile here. And this one is to be in parking without fillets, not with fillets. And then apply. And all right, there we go. After we've done that, I open up the material window here. Then I'm going to change the material in this section. Let me just search for the granite that we want in this section. Let's see what loads up. There it is. And there we go. So let me just take a look at the different sections that we have here and see if we can find anything useful. So I'll add this one that says stone, and here in the identity tab in the name section I'll just write granite stone, and after that we go to the description. In the description, let's just type in something like Cheyenne granite stone, which is a random name for it. Let me just type it out, and there we go. So I'll just copy this one here, and then I'll go to the graphics tab. So I'll check the box that says render, and then here let's see if we have anything new that we could use. In the tab here, let me just search in granite. Let's see what we have here in the stone section. So the ones that you're seeing here are newer versions. I'll just replace this one, then OK here, and then apply. Then apply again, and then OK, and then OK. So this is how it looks like. Let's just go back to the notepad. So I just hit a space, and then I'll create a new line. I'll name it W underscore, or excuse me, -18, and then tab, and then Cheyenne granite stone, then another tab, and then Control V. Then I save it. In the annotate section, I'll reload the keynotes. Then I'll select the wall, and then I'll go to the edit assembly, click on sweeps. I open up the granite stone, and under the identity tab, I'll add the line that we had the keynote in. And there we go. So I go to the name section, and then Control C here, and then Control V in the mark. Then apply, and then OK. And then apply. So from this one right here, I get a duplicate of it, and then I'll open this menu right here. And then let me see which one we should add here. The one that says with fillet 200 by 15. And then I'll change the distance to 1.1. After that, I'll hit apply, and then OK. And this is what turns out. So I go to the wall sweeps menu again, and then I'll open this one, and let me see which one we should choose in here. I'll just select this one, and then apply, and then OK. Then under the file tab, I open up the with fillet file. It seems like I didn't draw the fillet, so I select the fillet. I'll draw it over here, and then block and block. After I've done that, I just get a quick save of it. Then I hit load and close. Click overwrite on this one. Then I go back to the 3D view. And as you can see, this is what turns out. So let's go to the CAD file to see what we have in the details here. So it seems like they're the same type, but just with different coloring. So after that, I open up the type properties. Then I'll open up the sweeps. Let me just open this up. And if we get a look at it, we'll see it has the same type of detailing and information as the other one. So I get a duplicate of it. So here under the identity tab, in the name section, I'll just add dark brown to the name. And after I've done that, I'll just hit Ctrl C to copy it. And then I'm going to paste it in the description as well. Then after I've done that, Let me just apply and then I'll paste it in the mark type as well. Let me just go to the appearance. Just remember to get a duplicate of it in here to save the changes. So we get a duplicate of the appearance, and as a color I'll just choose this brown over here. So as you can see here we have the tint grade, so I'll pull up the tint color. Let me just type in the tint code. There we go. Or maybe I'll just select this brown that we have here and then I'll edit the code. There we go. And then I'll hit OK. This is what it looks like, and then we go to the graphics tab. I choose the same color over here as well. After that I apply and then OK. So we're done here, so I'll hit OK here, here, and here. So I'll just save it quickly. So in the wall section that we have, now we've created this lower part that's about 1.3 meters, and then we're going to go to this upper part here. Let me just delete this, and then I'll continue the explanation in the next part.